Hey guys, what's up? It is the Tia Skipper here. It's been a minute. I know y'all don't know. Y'all didn't even know what was going on, child. So much going on. But I've been over there kicking it on TikTok. So if you are not following me on TikTok, come on. You can or you don't have to. And I don't feel that pressure with TikTok. Follow me or don't follow me. I don't care. I'm having fun over there. But anywho, I wanted to do this video for those who are in transition, but you don't know what type of transition you are in. So I was on TikTok and I was watching a girl's video and she was like, she's like, I know I'm not who I was and I know I'm turning into something, but I don't know what to call it. It's like I don't know what this feels like. I don't have language for what's happening with me. And so when I saw her video, I was like, ooh, but I do. I have language. So can I share my language? Okay. I wanted to talk to those who are like, yo, I'm in transition. I know I'm in transition because I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like connected to the things I used to feel connected to, the people, the places, the things, like where am I? And I kind of talked to y'all about this before, like feeling that naked feeling of being free from something, but where am I going? I just feel like I'm out here lost in the open field. Like, Father God, what are we doing? Where are we going? Like, what is this? And so again, saw that girl's video and I was like, and I did a stitch video to her saying, I have language, at least a bit of language for the different transitions that's going on here. So I have two different types of transitions I want to talk to y'all about today. Right, said all that to say this. Two different types of transitions. So there's a clear transition, right? And the clear one is where you can see like things are taking off, your business is growing, your finances are growing, you're moving to a different place, you're moving to another job, another position, you're in a relationship now, you're getting married now, you're pregnant now, child. So there's a clear transition that looks like this externally, right? So it's very clear. It's like, this is my season. It's very clear when it's your season externally. But baby, when you're in transition and the things and the changes that you're seeing are unseen, it could make you feel like, what's happening here? You could be losing people. You could be losing connection with different things. You could be losing passions. You could just feel really disconnected from the life that you've lived so far. But that's not something that can be seen. But you can also be making better choices, setting better boundaries, considering your feelings more, taking better care of you, spending more time alone. You could be reading. You could be doing a lot of developmental things that are not seen. So there's two different transitions that brings this to mind. One, a transition of outward excelling. But the other transition I want to talk to you guys about is called detransition. And when you're detransitioning, it looks like the opposite of an external transition is happening. It looks like I'm watching people around me do this, but my life feels like it's doing that. But some people's transition is them moving up and acquiring new things, and other people are in the transition of losing things, losing people, losing ways about yourself, losing an understanding and a connectivity to things that you were once connected to. This doesn't feel like you're in the season of the good transition, right? You want to see this outward exhalation, but it just seems, I don't even know if I said that right. But what you're experiencing is, or what you feel like you're experiencing is loss. And you feel like you're failing. Let me tell you, detransition is so important because what that says is that who you are originally, the thing you want to do originally, your true heart's desires, your true ideas are still waiting to be realized. That's what that means. So the transition that you're in, you're detransitioning to God's original intent for you. I don't know if you believe in God and you're watching this, but I do, so I got you. Your detransition is the original idea you had. It's the thing that you really wanted to do first, but life got in the way, or maybe you had kids, or Or maybe just something happened that it seemed like that thing had to always get caught on the back burner. Now it's time for that thing. And it may seem like, but Tia, how could it be time for that? It seems like I'm in a perpetual state of loss. I've lost these people. I've lost this relationship. I've lost my job. I've lost this. I don't know how I'm going to pay this. All of that, if you look at it the way I'm about to say it, all of that is clearing space and it's giving you the support to do the thing you really want to do. And you may say, how is this supporting? If I just told you with all these things leaving, I'm barely able to afford my bills because when you were working that job that you didn't want to work or doing what you had to do, you did not have the support of time to give to the idea that you wanted to bring about. Now you do. We often think that the only resource is money, but that's not true. You could have money and not have time. Many people do it. I'm going to work this job so I can have the money to go do this. Then you go work that job and now you ain't got energy to do the other thing. So all these things that you're losing or being stripped of, all of the facades, the masks, the guards that you put up to protect yourself in life, all of the things that you did or felt like you had to become to belong or to be loved, all of those false senses of you created through the ego to find a sense of importance and value, to be seen in this world, to be acknowledged as a human, all of these things that you thought you had to do, should do to be a good human, to be a good adult, to be a good person, all of these compromises that you made to hold on, to keep, or to be a part of things that were never made for you, all of those things are falling away. So it may feel like, why is everyone else excelling and I'm not? You are, but yours is underground. Yours is under soil. Yours is happening, and it's not happening in the material plane first. Nothing does happen in the material plane first. It's always spiritual first. So for you, you're in the perfect place. If I don't say nothing else in this whole video, just know you're in the perfect place. The soil is being cultivated. New soil is being put in. New frames are being put in place of the old frames, the old things, the old places, things that have been outdated, that no longer work, that can no longer support the you actually are. That's why so many foundational things we're losing or they've been compromised. And it's like, I don't need this right now. I really need this to work out. I really need my money not to be acting funny. I really need the job to come in. This is not the time to be losing friends. I feel the loneliest right now. Oh, baby, but this is the perfect time, because this is the perfect time for your self-development. This is the perfect time for your self-love. The lessons you never got to learn. Let me tell you something, what I know about God for sure. Again, I don't know what you believe, but I got you. Whatever you don't get from the places you feel like you should have got it or you should have gotten it, God always still makes your life gives you that lesson so that you don't go without, right? So you may feel like, man, I never got certain things when I was a kid. Now the kids is out the house, baby. Now the kids are grown up. So while you're saying, I don't know what to do now with my life, I don't know what this season is, life is saying, hey, it's your season. This is the time for you to be loved on. You want success to be in the form of just money and of outward accolations, but love is assured and it's a real thing. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to do tricks and stuff to be real. And what I mean by that is, this is the perfect time for you to come into loving alignment with God's original intent for your life. And when I say God's original intent, what that means is this is the perfect time for you to be the you so quietly felt you were, but did not feel the courage to be. This is that time. So if you're newly single, if you're newly retired, it ain't even gotta be new. It don't matter if you've been in this space for years. Transition takes time. Growth takes time. If you're just in a space where you feel like, see, I got a lot of space and the emptiness of it feels like it's killing me. I want to fill this space with a job. I want to fill this space with a relationship. I want to fill this space with the things that worked in the past. I don't feel comfortable here because I don't know how to work this. I don't know how to manipulate this. I don't know what to call this. I just feel like I'm going in and out of depression. I just feel like I don't want to be here anymore. I just feel like nothing makes me happy. Can I offer you this? This is the invitation for a brand new life. Because if you were to be honest, the one that you were living, it may not have been terrible, but it's only because you were so busy that you you weren't, oh, let me say this better. If you were to be completely honest, you will admit that you probably didn't know how draining or how terribly set up your life has been, because in this past life you lived, you stayed busy. You can go to work all the time, or you could be busy with the kids, or you could be busy with this relationship. But now that you've got all this space and you're losing certain friends and you're losing certain comforts that you had, you got a whole bunch of you don't know what to do with. Best place to be. I don't feel connected to anything. That means you are being called forward to have new experiences. But I've lost friends. That's okay, because on this journey that you're spending time with yourself, you're becoming more honest, you're becoming more authentic, which means what? The friends that you're going to make moving forward are going to be an even better fit for you, because you are more honest about who you are and what you need and what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. So all of the things that feel like it's working against you, I'm just here to offer you that it is creating space for you to have the things you so deeply desired and maybe never even thought would come to you. Maybe you never thought it would be time for you to have the space to be the main character in your life. Now it is. I know the conditions don't look like it, but it's a trick. It looks like this is the worst time of your life, but maybe it's the best opportunity for you to look the very place you keep looking last, which is you. So be encouraged. Cry, get frustrated, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One moment I have a moment of enlightenment, like I'm exactly where I need to be. And the next moment I be cursing, I be like, Father God, what are we doing here? Where am I? Do you hear me? Is heaven getting my prayers? Are y'all hiring too? Because at this point everybody's hiring. What are we doing? This is how I be with God. What are we doing? I'm trying to go with the flow, but I don't feel the flow. It feels very much so like this. I'm trying to go with the flow. So I just want you to know that being encouraged don't mean fake like you happy or fake like you like this, but it just means accept the process. No, you don't want to hear that. I never wanted to hear that, but it's still a thing. And watch, in due season, if you really pay attention, look at how much you are changing. I know you want your change to be external. I know you want to be able to see it, pet it, touch it, post it. But that's coming. But this is still just as amazing of a time. This is still an amazing acceleration within you, because it's happening in your inner parts, in your foundation, in your heart. You are changing. Isn't that beautiful? That means that anything you do again from this changed version of you, it's going to be different. Isn't that good to know? Okay, I gotta get out of here. I can talk about this all day, every day, because I am in this season. And so I think let me know if y'all want more talks like this. I definitely will talk to y'all about my transition and how I am sometimes crying myself to sleep at night and sometimes very joyfully going on a walk. I don't mind sharing that at all. But just know you're not by yourself and you're not left out of the growth that's happening, okay? You are included. Even if your change doesn't look like everybody else's, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all the next time you see me.